There are times in our lives when we feel unsure and disconnected from ourselves. We lose sight of who we are and the person we're striving to be. How you perceive these moments of instability in your life directly affects how you define yourself as you continue to walk your own path. We identify ourselves by what we value. The more your actions are in agreement with your top value, the better you walk your walk, and the greater is your capacity to connect with the world around you in an authentic way. The further you step away from what you value, the more distant you will feel from the person you're trying to be. It's an identity crisis. When your actions don't match how you define yourself, you'll feel off balance. Disorientation leads to discomfort. But discomfort is a gift. It's a wake-up to the existential tension that stretches between who you're being and the person who you truly want to be. Your uneasiness is an invitation to get back on track, to reorient, and to redefine yourself. Oh, I get it. When you've lost track of what you value, it really seems like it's time to wave the white flag, to announce a personal crisis, to say, I don't know what I'm doing anymore, or I don't know who I am anymore. Anxiety attacks, feeling depressed, or succumbing to paralysis are also viable options. But life is only telling you to take pause and reflect, and to recognize that you're still you. I mean, you're still being you. You're just momentarily being the you that is capable of losing sight of what's meaningful in your life and in your relationships. Even though you feel lost at times, you're still on the radar, and you can be sure to find yourself somewhere on the value spectrum. You get to decide where you are on your value spectrum. For example, let's say your top value is unity. Picture for yourself the value spectrum. You could even illustrate it on a piece of paper. Imagine drawing a horizontal line across the middle of the page. On one side, you'd write the word unity. The other side, lack of unity. Evaluating to what degree you are currently adhering to your top value is as easy as penciling in a vertical line where you think you are presently on the spectrum. Do you see yourself in the middle, or are you leaning toward one of the extremes? If you're closer to the side of unity, you're probably feeling more in touch with yourself and more satisfied in life and in your relationships. But if you're lacking unity, you're probably experiencing a disconnect. However it is that you would describe your own experience, most people who fall short of their top value end up feeling stuck, fed up, and befuddled, and that's uncomfortable. But your discomfort is a benchmark, a reminder of times that you previously fell off course. That's when it's useful to recall your top value story. It's the very tool that can help you reorient yourself and start you off walking again in your desired direction. As you envision your top value story, you'll be able to remind yourself of the person who models the value you admire the most. And this will lend you the confidence to say, you know, this isn't really me. And I might not know exactly where I might have gone astray, but I'm still committed to do everything in my power to be the person I want to be the person in my relationship that I truly want to be. If you haven't already, make sure to pack your top value story for your journey. When your path gets rocky, it'll help you maintain trajectory. And it will remind you to keep putting your best foot forward and to lead with your top value in your relationships and in all that you do. You may not be happy where you located yourself on the value spectrum, but that can be a good thing. It's a reason to reconsider where you'd like to be. You could do that right now. Go back and pencil in a line projecting where it is you'd like to be. You can always recall your top value story to remind yourself of the person you're trying to be. If you like to do things methodically, you can periodically refer back to your value spectrum and chart your steps as you progress along the way. Living according to what you value will become easier and easier as you walk your walk. Being the person that you value in your relationships will become second nature to you. And when that moment happens, that's when it would be a good time to refer back to your list of values and choose a new top value to walk through the value guide. The next step to walk your walk is to put your top value into motion. And once you've decided where you want to be on the value spectrum below, get ready to walk your walk by being the person who you want to be in your life and in your relationships.